Hi there, everybody, Paler here, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. This should be part 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, part 6, I think. Maybe part 7. I think it's part 6. So, in the last episode, we came out here to Heide's Tower of Flame. We cleared this whole area. We went over, we got rid of the old dragon rider, or old dragon slayer. We killed the dragon rider underneath, came up to this bonfire, and that is where we stopped. Let me adjust my mic. We have to talk to this NPC here, and this NPC is going to be pretty important for our playthrough since we are going with a holy faith, or sorry, not a holy build, but a faith build, as she sells quite a few miracles. Let's go ahead, and I'll actually let this person's dialogue go through because she's important to us.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide.
Now, so she sells a sacred chime. We already have one. You got one for free right there in Majula. She sells a rather nice ring that increases faith. At some point we will be picking this up, but 20,000 souls is more than we can handle right now. But here, she has a pretty good list of all types of souls. The main one we are looking at is Lightning Spear. This is going to be our primary source of heavy range damage for the next 100 soul levels. Maybe 80 soul levels. We're going to have to get up to 22 intellect to use it. But let's see, do we want to pick this up right now? We might as well. At some point we'll pick up most of these. Homeward is nice, it gives you a free homeward bone. Guidance is kind of useless. This increases the messages on the ground. It'll bring more messages to you. Emit force can be okay for different places. You can knock people off edges. Caressing prayer, that's a status effect remover. This is a heal over time, hot, and then another hot. So both hots, and then different size heals. You can get the general idea. We're going to talk to her a few more times because she will actually relocate. So let's go ahead.
I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. Why did I come here? Well... do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles? My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world. And such is my only wish. Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could help the gullible by teaching the good word.
So there we go. She's going to be moving on. She's actually just looking to make money. That's all she's doing. She's trying to make money, and that'll come into play again here in a little bit.
Miracles be with you.
Okay, for those of you playing ahead that are looking for the next thing, we're going to be moving down through this doorway here first. Not very far. This is going to go down through, and in a few minutes you're going to come to another bonfire. At that bonfire you're going to find another NPC. You're going to want to talk to her for a while. She's going to be important to the storyline. She is one of them that we are going to follow through on the quest line as we go. But once you hit that bonfire, I am then going to be heading back to the Forest of Giants. It is time to engage the Pursuer. We now have the gear and the equipment we need to fight him. I'm trying to think here. Do I want to go through? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll proceed ahead right now. So that's the objective. Go ahead, head down in there, get to the next bonfire, then head to the Forest of the Fallen Giants, and in there there, I didn't show it very well. So, in the loop around, after you fight your first ironclad sentinel, you come through into a room, and it's the guy where you could shoot the harpoons at him, or I'm sorry, the ballista at him, or you could, throw the fire bombs at the pitch barrels there. That ironclad. On the other side of where he's guarding, we came in and we went left, and we ended up climbing up the sword and doing all of that. On the right-hand side, there's now a door that you have the key to open up. That will take you up to the Pursuer boss. So that's the second objective. Go ahead and give that a go, and then I hope you come on back to see the rest of the way through. Okay, for those of us staying around, there was a little item there. We're going to come on down through here. This area is pretty straightforward. We have a few more of the big sentinels here to fight. I rolled too soon. Yeah, he caught me. I was out of position. I should have been more behind him. They actually do poise damage, even without hitting you. If they hit close to the ground around you, you kind of get staggered a little bit. It's just enough to slow you down for a half second, but it makes circling behind them much harder with those big weapons. The turtle guys also do that. So he did the full 360. I still don't see it. I'm going to stop going on about it, but if you hear me let out a grr, it's going to be because of that. Just die already. Thank you. You can see this axe is pretty effective. Its only real problem is its durability. 60 durability on an axe, it goes through that pretty fast. You can actually hear, and if we look, we can see a few more of those guys down below. Right here's a bunch of items. Soul of a Proud Knight. Old Knight Halberd. That is one of their halberds, I believe. This is a real heavy weapon. Well, actually, it's not that heavy. It's a dexterity weapon. Sorry, that's a 20 dex weapon. That's right here. This is one of the ones that I have trouble using, as I tend to hit with the handle rather than the blade, especially when one-handing it. So this goes to, I believe I talked about this in my introduction video, the direct damage system. It's more of an somewhat advanced weapon for better players than I am. Yep. Why'd you spin around? I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not going to talk about that. Very quickly, you get used to fighting these guys, as there's quite a few of them here in a row. Now, our main direction's that way. I want to say I don't think there's anything this way, but we'll take a quick look. Nope. Just a dead end. And that's not an illusionary wall. People are just trolling with the messages. Alright. This guy's a little tougher to fight because you're in this narrow corridor. You could kite him back into the larger room, but we don't need to do that. And dead. Okay. And here is a big long lift down. Going down, I say. Let's take a look here. I just want to see attunement. Attunement, only 5. So we need 5 points in there, and our faith is only 5 also. Holy crap! We need to do a lot of leveling in our in our faith and atonement in order to start using miracles. Nope. This can be a little bit troublesome, as the next guy we're going to fight, we're going to be in this little bit of water, so we're going to be a little more slowed down. Luckily, it is just a normal sword and board guy. So just take your time. And he's dead. Now, our actual objective, that bonfire I was talking about, is down that way. We're very briefly, we're going to head up these stairs. There is some gear up here we can get, and we might actually use the leggings on it, as they should be better than what we're wearing. I believe, yeah, they're this way. Over here should be a chest with the night set. So not the elite night set, but the regular night set. But I'm going to think the leggings should be a little bit lighter, so they might put us under 70%. So there's the night leggings, 70.3. Ah, so close. So close yet so far away. And nothing this way. That is a dead end. There's no way you open that door. It's just how they did the wall. Okay, now back around here, and we're basically done here. We're going to go talk to Lucatiel, who is a NPC. She was used in some of the advertising. She looks kind of like one of the the hunters from Dark Souls 1. However, she wears a mask and everything. She's pretty interesting, and we're going to see her quite a bit throughout the game. She is sort of the new Night Slayer. Sort of. This is Lucatiel.
What is it? Things are better that way.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip through that. I'm so used to... I've played this so many times now, I'm jumping through text. She said, I don't know you, things are better that way.
You are an odd one.
She's got a rather neat mask.
Normally people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatiel. From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people. While you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you. I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed.
There we go. She will now assist us in an upcoming fight. And our dialogue with her is done for now. So we can go ahead and we can head back to Majula. Do we need to go to Majula? Yeah, let's go there real quick. Use some of these souls. Gotta start bringing up that faith. We're also going to want a minimum of 8 int. If you're not worried about 100%ing, you don't need to worry about the 8 int. There's an NPC coming up in about 3 episodes, I would say. No, probably 2 episodes. That, in order to even talk to him, you need 8 int elect. So, yeah, probably end up doing that. Alright, let's talk to
Bearer
her.
of the curtain, seek, lest.
Level up. And we are going to go, what do we want? We want 2 min, can we get it up to 10? There we go. So there's our 1 to 2 min slot. And then we got to start pushing int real hard. Or faith real hard. Faith build. We're doing a faith build. Int builds the other character. Let's see if we can upgrade our weapon one more time for 1300.
I knew you.
Whoops. Reinforce. Yes, we can. 780. Alright. So we're getting up there. So now we're up to 194 damage on this weapon.
I'll be
Doing
around.
good, doing good. And now we get to go fight the Pursuer. We're gonna put those on. They will come in handy with him. Back to Forest of the Fallen Giants and the Cardinal Tower. Okay, so this is the guy I said that you can engage on this platform right here. On this character, we're going to go ahead and we're going to fight him down here on the lower platform. I will then edit a video of me fighting him up in his normal spot on my other character. Or do we want to do it the other way around? This guy will probably have an easier time down here fighting him. A little hint. Okay, so those barrels. We already know that you throw the fire bombs at it to blow them up. Normally, if you hit them with your weapon, nothing's going to happen. They won't explode, nothing like that. What'll instead happen is they'll just break. However, if you hit a wall, or hit a floor, or have a fire weapon, or your weapon hits somebody's shields and it creates a spark, they'll explode. So, it's best to roll through them and destroy them real quick before that guy shows up. That way you don't have to worry about them exploding. Before we engage the pursuer, I'm going to show you the other way to get to him, just so I don't have to put it in the other video. We're going to come down here, and just making sure that guy's not following us. Back this way. We're going to go out the back door here, and we're going to take a time. There's double spear guy here, and there's no way to pull them one at a time that I know of. In fact, this would be a good spot to use. That didn't work at all. Come on. If they put down their shield, it should do about 200 damage to them. 426. I was way under. Thought I saw an item drop. Okay. We're going to take a right here. Right here is where we came through. There's the back of the ironclad. That's the bonfire area. Did we pick up? Yep, we did loot that item up there. This door we can now open with the key we got from the last giant. We're going to come up here and stop here, fight this guy right here at first. Because he's trying to beat you up in there. To up above, you can kind of see a little bit of a weapon sticking out behind that pillar. There's a knight with a halberd. And they try to beat you up there. Whoops. Just die. There we go. So they try to beat you up here so he can do a plunging attack on you. Okay, at the top of these stairs, here is where you can normally fight the pursuer. Do we want to fight him up here first time? Let's fight him up here with this guy, then I'll edit it in video. I don't want to summon you, I want to pick up that item. Yes. Okay. We're going to try fighting him up here. We'll see how this works. I may die on this fight. This guy can be pretty tough. So the thing about the pursuer is you want to kind of keep a little bit of a range at him. He has a nasty dash. He's got a heavy shield. We just got to get in and show you. Okay, here he is. And he doesn't actually walk, he floats. So, the best strategy for him is get to about 20-yard range on him. He will do that charge right there. You can roll, and then you have time to move in and get one swing. And you just rinse and repeat. He does have some rather nasty combos. Right there's one of them, where if he hits you with that shield on that second attack, it's going to completely drain your stamina, and I'm in trouble. Gotta get away. The other attack he has, we haven't seen it yet, is he will charge his sword blue and try to impale you with the sword. And if he does, it curses you and it buffs him. Gives him additional attacks against you. Now, if you're good, you'll see there's two ballistas at this end of the room. You can bait one of his attacks and run for the ballista, and if you hit him with the ballista, it'll take him down to about 10% health. I'm just going to keep circling him until I can get an Estus Flask off. Then we're going to start throwing some... There we go. Now we're going to start holy fire bombing his butt. 304 damage. Ah, we're caught on something. Not good. We don't want to go that way. We want to always be circling to our right, his left. 304 damage. Not a good. You can see those holy urns, they do a good bit of damage. They're quite strong. This fight can be easier if you summon in someone, as you can kind of tank them down at this end of the room like I'm doing, and they can shoot the ballistas at them. Whoa. Nope. Time to heal. However, you must be very careful. That's the curse. So you see how his sword's glowing? He was trying to curse us. What I was saying, however, if you get hit by the arrows, they're going to one-shot you. In fact, I have a kind of funny footage of me trying to help somebody, and there's actually 3 of us in here. They have 2 phantoms summoned, and I kill both of them with 1 volley of ballista and don't hit the pursuer at all. Unfortunately, the quality is not very good. I was trying to use my HD PVR, and it did not... I'm very disappointed with that purchase. That was a bad time to use an Estus Flask. And I'm dead. Alright. You see the fight now. It's pretty straightforward. We're going to go kill him. I spent too much time talking early on in order to show his attacks, and then he managed to whittle me down. Back we go. Whee! Bloop. And we'll try to do it without using anything up beforehand. I am going to probably use a holy water urn on these guys. I don't want to have to heal or waste any healing items before we get there. Ah, double kill. KO. Again, this guy, we're going to just let him come to us. What the heck? My shield was up. My shield was up, I say. Now, if you have to melee this guy, I will do melee with my other character just to show you a little bit. I'll do a little bit of melee this time, but I'm going to wear him down first. You do the same thing I'm doing, just when you roll, you kind of roll towards and around him so you can get in 1 or 2 quick swings, and then you got to get out. The key is watching your stamina. Whoops. Come on, I'm trying to bait his charge. Nope. Man, I rolled the wrong way. I thought I was going to roll off the edge. Holy, that did not go well. Oh, I'm still alive. Let's get some room. Come on, give me your charge. We're supposed to charge. There we go. We're back to full health. But we only have 1 or 2 Estus Flasks left. This guy can be a real pain in the butt. Gosh, dang it. He just can cover so much ground so quickly. And even for a greatsword, he can swing it really fast. We're out of Estus Flasks. Oh! I'll try and use another life gem. Come on, give me one more attack so I can get another life gem off. And roll again. There we go. And I'll try and do him melee now the rest of the way. We'll see if I can pull it off. And roll. And come on, charge, and roll. And hit, and back away. And nope. That's the curse. We don't want to fight that. We don't want to get caught by that. Ah, that full stamina drain of that shield bash is rough. If you can parry, you can really easily stun this guy right here in one spot and try and use the... No! Just hit him. Yeah, you punk. That's what you get. That's what you get. Ring of Blades. If you're going to actually fight him straight up like I just did there, he's actually easier down at the lower landing than he is up here. Just because you have a larger room to spread out around him. Now, he did give us a very good ring that we're going to start using right away. We're going to replace our blue seal with that. Ring of Blades. Increases physical attack. If you look over here, we go from 194 attack to 214. We lose... what do we got? We lose 34 HP? Something like that? No. Yeah. But that's the... It's a pretty good boost. Now... The reason we did that is out here is another Tree of Giants. That's not why we actually did it. Let's just take a look behind and make sure there's no hidden item that I don't remember. Nope. But there is a bird's nest. So you might have saw a big bird, eagle, dropped him off here. We can now use that to move on to a different zone. Before we do that, though, I'm going to hop off this ledge. And down in here is a bunch of Drangleic armor. This Drangleic set is extremely heavy, but very, very good. It just all around is really heavy-duty armor, but the weight on it's insane. So you can see there, even compared to the Elite Knight set, 104 to 195. 104 armor, 195 or defense versus that, 184 to 11. It's a very good set, but it weighs 14.5 pounds. Then the gloves, they're 6.2 alone. So you're probably not going to be using them early game, or at least you're not going to be using more than one or two pieces early game. The Drangleic shield that we got, actually we should show that off real quick. The Drangleic shield is a 100% damage reduction medium shield, but for a medium shield it weighs 6 pounds and requires 16 strength. At some point we will be switching over and probably using this shield, but it's I mean, compared to ours, it's double the weight of our current shield. So there we go. Now let's run back up through here, and we will take the nest. Yeah, that should be about it. We're about to call it a day. Okay, so similar to the crow that takes you back to the Undead Asylum, we just come over here to the nest. Of course, we only have to examine it. And now we are in Lost Bastille. This is kind of a back entrance into the zone. Relatively easy to get, or not the easiest to get to. Basically, there's two bosses, or two ways to get out here. There's through No Man's Wharf, which was the bonfire where we found Lucatiel, and then there's this way via the Pursuer. So you have to kill one of those two bosses. The other boss we will fight probably the next episode, if not next episode, the episode after that. However, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to call it an episode right there, and then I'm going to edit in, hopefully, footage of me killing the Pursuer on the lower platform. That will be on the other character again. So, that'll be coming in, or that'll be edited in ahead. This will run the video a little bit long. But until then, this has been Paler. Thanks for watching. Okay, as promised, here we are. I'm back on my Dex build character that we're running through, and we're about to engage the Pursuer. So this character's been brought along a little bit. She is now up to soul level 40. I believe the other character was at 38 at the time. I've got 2 additional levels on this character, I think. But other than that, she hasn't really changed that much. She's still using the Heide Knight and this. I have gotten to the point where I can now cast Greater Soul Arrow. So I do have 15 of those we'll use, and I do also have my Holy Water Urn. And let's get this on. Now, once we hit like this 3rd rung right here, this pretty much triggers it. If we watch, right there he goes. And here comes the Pursuer. So you don't even have to get all the way up. But this area, being quite a bit larger, does lend itself to fighting him a little bit more. And roll, and strike, and back away. And stay backed away. And maybe we'll cast a few magic missiles at him. We'll see how these do. 174, not bad. Not bad at all. It's more than my weapon does. And roll. And cast. And let's go back to the sword, just so... Yeah, I'm trying to play it in the manner that people may be playing the most difficult manner. So, whoop, get under that one. That's the big one you have to watch out for. So when he does that triple combo, you want to roll underneath the shield and then roll again to avoid everything. And it's... just keep circling back and around. Circling back and around. I could have gone in for a sword strike there, but no need to get greedy. And here comes the big one, and now I can hit him. And then back away. And around. Now this character is a bit lighter, so she's moving a little quicker, so her stamina is also regenerating faster, which is making this a little more useful. Alright. And we're just going to keep doing this, and we will get him. And back and away, and roll. Oh, this is going to be a triple. And just for good measure, let's throw one of them at him. Yeah. Yeah! Oh! Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. Let's get him to do another series. Come on, give me a little bit of distance. And roll. And drink. And back away. And stay away. You can maybe see how fighting him down here, in my opinion, is actually easier. It's just not easier at the level you would normally come across him. So if you don't know he's here, the first time you come around this area, you're going to be around soul level 20, maybe 22. Oh, that was, oh, thank you. That actually worked out for the best. He shield bashed me rather than sorting me. That was a real bad. Let's finish him off quick before I die. And back and throw one more. There, it's dead. Same loot items, all of that. We can now proceed right up to where he normally is, which is, I believe, right there is where the nest is. It's right up above us here. Like I was saying, I actually find he's easier here, except for if you don't know he's up here and you come up here at a very low soul level. If you come back here in the 30s, he's an easier fight here in my opinion. But that's just me.